I know that I'm naive. Fellows I meet may tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I believe. I am 16, going on 17, innocent as a rose. Bachelor dandies, drinkers of brandies, what do I know of those?
And we're in the studio this morning with some of the cast members from The Sound of Music. We say good morning to Paige Sylvester and Austin Colby. Good morning, you guys.
Morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Big time. Now, Terry, this is a musical that you've sung in many times.
Not sang, but directed when I was in high school. But, my first movie experience is my dad took me to see The Sound of Music, and I'll never forget it. It's like the first big screen movie, and, Julie Andrews. But we also had the Mary Martin album at home because my parents had seen it in the theater when they were younger. So, yeah, I kind of grew up on The Sound of Music. And what a show it is for any age, every member of the family. And both Paige and Austin have the roles of Liesel. I am 16 going on 17 is their big song. And Austin, of course, is Rolf Gruber. And it's one of those love stories that's, it's kind of faded, but it's such a joy to watch that scene together, the I Am 16. How do you feel performing that song? Is that one of your favorites as well?
Oh, I like you. I grew up just loving it and watching the movie all the time. And I used to rope my little brother into playing Rolf and Liesel with me. And we had like one of those circle couches, and I would make him dance around and jump from couch to couch like it was the gazebo and do the whole thing. So it's been kind of a little girl's dream come true to get to play this role.
And how about you, Austin?
I grew up watching it too. I was a big fan, and I always say that my mom is a Methodist minister, but she always wanted to be Maria, being a nun that could have kids and play guitar.
Yeah, exactly. She had it all, right?
That's right.
That's true. What is your dancing background, you guys?
Oh, well, I grew up dancing and went to school at the University of Michigan and studied musical theater, so I continued there. And then I still keep it up and try to go to class as often as I can when we're in New York. And even on the road, sometimes I'll look up the local studios. And so, yeah, dance is a big part of my background, and I really, really love it. And I'm glad that we get to do a little bit of it in this show.
Well, fellow Michiganer over here.
Yeah, my daughter's at U of M now.
Oh,
yeah,
my gosh,
so
great.
Yeah, so I'm very familiar with that area and that great theater program that they have there.
Oh, yeah,
as well.
I was
awesome.
big. I really enjoyed my time there.
Are you from Michigan?
No, I'm from Sacramento, California.
Okay.
Yeah,
But U of M is one of the schools, people
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
just working my way across the country
That's
to New
right.
York.
Yeah, that's
right.
great. Austin, how about you and your dancing background?
Son of two Methodist ministers. I've been to a lot of weddings, so I can do a mean electric slide.
The moves.
But
He's a good partner.
I took a couple dance classes in college, but my primary training has just been by doing productions and kind of figuring it out as you go along.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's it like taking on these two iconic roles?
It's a lot of fun. I mean, we always get asked if there's a lot of pressure because people have such a familiarity with the story and the movie and those performances. But I think our director, Jack O'Brien, really took a lot of that pressure off of us and gave us a lot of freedom to make it our own. And his major concern was that we just told the story really truthfully. And so he encouraged us to just go back to the script and focus on what was on the page instead of trying to recreate or do another person's performance justice. And so that's been really freeing, and it's been fun to bring our version of it to people around the country and hopefully let them see the story in a new light, and maybe it'll illuminate some different themes or, kind of wake them up if it's a little bit different than what they're used to.
Yeah, and what I love about this musical is you've got really three love stories here. You've got obviously Maria and the Captain, you have Liesel and Rolf, and then the love of faith, too, that comes into it. And
Definitely.
It really comes through with, the songs, especially Climb Every Mountain, which is probably, after I Am 16, my favorite song in the musical. Do you have, other than your own songs, any favorite songs that you just love to see sung every night?
Yeah, I love the title song, The Sound of Music. I mean, I just think that, especially with our orchestration, it's just so sweeping and just kind of carries you away to the time that you first heard it, and it's pretty spectacular. That's one of my favorites.
How about you, Paige?
I really enjoy. I enjoy that definitely that title song, and the direction of that is really beautiful and simple. And I also like Edelweiss because it's one that it's at the end of the show. You've kind of made it all the way through, and then the kids and Maria, we just get to sit there and listen to him sing it, and it's kind of a moment of reflection. And because when you're not on stage, a lot of times you're running around backstage changing your clothes or, chatting with other people. And so that's kind of a nice moment to stop and think. And it's a beautiful song.
Now, Austin, we know she's a San Franciscan.
Sacramento.
Okay, thank you.
Close enough.
Yes.
Yeah, a couple hours.
All right. Yeah, that's right. Well, I've never been to California. So where are you from?
I grew up in Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So, East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah.
Big time. I'm an
And
East
you meet in
Coaster
the middle,
myself.
yeah. Omaha's kind of the middle of everything here.
Yeah. Is this your first time here to Omaha?
It is.
Wow. What do you think of the town?
We're loving it. We're staying near the downtown market, Old Market.
Yeah, very nice area.
Yeah, a lot of fun things around there.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, you got the snow today that we're dealing with.
It's pretty
But that's
snowy.
okay.
Yesterday was a freebie day. That was nice. We got out and walked around a little bit.
Oh, cool. All right.
If it's going to be cold, might as well snow.
That's
There's
right.
something pretty to look at.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's get a little history about your performances. You've done other touring before. What was your history?
The last show I did was a national tour of Evita the musical, and actually Austin's fiance was in that. So we knew each other before this.
Oh, that's
and,
cool.
Yeah, it's a demonstration of how small the world is.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was fun. And then I've done a lot of dance shows before that, and so it's fun. This has been a really great opportunity to kind of step out of the chorus and also to do a show from the beginning. I was a replacement on that last tour, so this has been fun to really feel like you have ownership over the show and a special connection with the cast and everything.
Big time.
Yeah.
And how about you, Austin?
My resume is primarily the DC community. I've worked all over there. I've worked at Arena Stage and Signature Theater. The last job I did was at Signature. I did West Side Story.
That's another favorite of mine.
Mine too. And
great.
got to play Tony, which was a dream role. So it was great.
His rendition of Maria is beautiful.
That's the song.
The best.
That's the song, yeah.
You guys ever get a chance to fool around on stage or, something goes wrong and you're trying to fix it without the audience knowing?
Perfect every night.
Yeah. Well, luckily 16 going on 17 is very, very playful. And so if we happen to laugh about something,
We have a lot of fun
I mean,
on stage.
yeah, we'll make each other laugh. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, thankfully we don't have too many serious parts of the show that we have to. There are times where that happens, but yeah, we have a lot of fun.
We do. Yeah, I find myself genuinely laughing a lot of the time.
I'm curious, do you keep the same children throughout the show too and the tour? Do they tour with you? Because I know they're young. Some of them are younger. So.
Yeah, very young. Our youngest is 6.
Wow.
And they all do travel around with us, and, sickness permitting, they perform it in every show, 8 shows a week, and they travel around with a guardian. It can be a family member or a friend, and then we also have a tutor that comes with us, and they do school 4 hours a day, and so they're pretty busy. They're resilient little kids.
What's it like being a teenager with them on stage? So you're part of that age group.
I'm just a teenager.
Yeah.
It's very fun. It's really refreshing to get to see it through their eyes because they're just having fun. It's not a job to them, and so that definitely helps keep it fresh and keeps you remembering why you started doing this in the first place. So as we travel along and do the show hundreds of times and everything, it can get some weeks are different than others, but you can start to feel like Groundhog Day a little bit, and then all you have to do is look over at them and watch them just playing around, and that really helps.
Absolutely.
Yeah, big time. What's next for you guys? Got any plans after Sound of Music?
Well, we are going to Iowa City for the next week. So, but this, I mean,
We'll both continue with this through July.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's in theater years. That's a long time.
Sure.
Sure.
Well, we got some folks come through. They're already reading for another part while they're doing the current one. So we're just curious if you guys were working on anything else right now.
It's right now is the beginning of audition season. So there are a lot of auditions happening. And so obviously we're both looking towards the future because before too long, there'll be auditioning jobs that will begin in the fall, and it's always good to kind of figure out what the next thing is, so you don't have too long of a period of time off. But with different projects, it's all about the calendar and stuff. But at this point, we're lucky to have a good job that we can enjoy and just appreciate and be very grateful for.
Okay, so I didn't know when I asked Chris yesterday, you had never seen The Sound of Music before.
No, I had not. No.
Not even the movie. He'd never seen it at all.
Well, maybe when I was a little kid, because I knew every song.
Yeah,
and I, knew
I was
story.
gonna
I'm like,
say.
oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I think I was little.
But what would you tell someone who's never seen the stage version why they should see this show? What is it that's so special to you?
I mean, I think that it's just very cross-generational. I think that there are themes to appreciate when you're 8 and when you're 80. And no matter where you are in your life or where you are that day in your life, it can strike you. It can be really striking and effective. And there's always something to take away. And primarily they're positive messages. So you'll go away feeling good afterward. You won't kind of walk away scratching your head thinking, wow, or just feeling depressed or something. You'll leave humming the tunes. Number one, that's guaranteed. And then it really is a positive reflection and one of gratitude and appreciation. And so it's great for a family, I think, and it's also very topical. I mean, I think in our version we've really haven't shied away from the themes that are a little more serious and a little more and highly relevant in today's society. And so I think it's the perfect thing for any time, but especially for right now.
Yeah.
And people forget it's a true story. It's based on a true story. Not all musicals are, but this one is. And, there really was a Maria von Trapp. And,
Yeah, it's stimulating on a lot of levels, yeah.
What would it be like if you guys looked down in the front row and saw Julie Andrews sitting there? Seriously.
My goodness.
Well,
she just pops into the Orpheum Theater, let's say, tomorrow night.
We opened in Los Angeles and we played there for 6 weeks, and she was there at some point, and I thought, oh my gosh, we might get to meet her.
Oh, that'd be cool.
End up coming. But we did get to meet the woman who played Gretel in the movie and the man who played Rolf in the movie, and that was pretty exciting. They came to see the show.
Very nice.
Yeah. So that's been a lot of fun. But I think I would just...
Yeah, Julie Andrews, we'd stop
That
the
would be
show.
another...
We'd stop the show if Julie Andrews was there, probably.
Hey, you get up here.
We've got a dress just your size.
We should travel around just with one, just in case.
You never know. Excellent. Well, tickets are still on sale, so if you want to get good seats, you can do so. We've got shows right through the weekend through Sunday. Ticketomaha.com is the place you want to get those, and go see the show. You guys are fantastic.
Thank you.
By the way.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
Oh, it's a great show. Yeah, in fact, we should go see it again.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah, see it, but see it before it disappears, definitely. Well, we'll see you guys back in Omaha here at some point. I guarantee it.
So, with the next show,
Yeah.
you're
I'd
on.
love to come back.
Big time.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, green and bright, you look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.